Bueno, esta pandemia la verdad que cada día se está poniendo peor, ya que uno se da cuenta de las enfermedades y los muertos que cada día aumentan.
At 78 years old, Miguel Campoverde knows better than to trust his odds against COVID-19.
Y eso en realidad me motivó tanto a mí como a mi esposa a tratar de vacunarnos. Yo hice lo imposible.
The impossible, getting a COVID-19 vaccine in New York City, where supply shortages and delays have rescheduled thousands of appointments. And recent data shows 48% of those who have received the vaccine so far are white, while Latinos have received 15%, and Black New Yorkers just 11% of the doses distributed, not in line with the city's demographics.
I think there should be more efforts to bring the vaccine to the communities that are in need, that need it the most.
Suyapa Blanco is the deputy director at the Spanish-speaking Elderly Council, Raíces. The organization has been calling over 2,000 seniors registered at their centers to help them schedule vaccine appointments.
There's a lot of red tape. It has been very difficult, although they do provide information in Spanish. We have to also remember that seniors, not all of them are tech savvy. So not being tech savvy and not in their language, it becomes a lot more difficult for them. And that's where we come in.
It's the challenge of the scheduling with the tech barrier, the language barrier, and then also the geographical barrier.
Yes, it is.
Although the city's website provides information about the vaccine in different languages, the online portal to book vaccine appointments is currently only available in English.
You might think that everyone in New York is bilingual, but it's not true. Especially, like you said, seniors. There are seniors also that don't even know how to read and write.
Miguel, who immigrated to the U.S. from Ecuador 50 years ago, doesn't speak English. He also doesn't have internet access. A Raíces Senior Center employee helped us set up this Zoom interview with him.
Están vacunando en la calle 58 y la Primera Avenida, allá cerca del río. Yo caminé un día por allá y estaba la fila y me metí en la fila, pero yo no había hecho ninguna aplicación, nada. Yo dije, me ven en la fila, pues cuando me toque mi turno me van a vacunar. Pensé yo. Pero cuando llegó el momento y me dice, ¿tú tienes appointment para hoy? No, yo no he hecho ningún appointment. Entonces me dice, no te podemos vacunar. Toma este número de teléfono y llama ya para que te inscribas.
Miguel says he called several times and was not able to get an appointment. It wasn't until Raíces called him that he was able to get help and finally schedule his first dose.
Sin la ayuda que tuviste, ¿tú crees que estuvieras vacunado ahorita?
No, sin la ayuda no. ¿Quién sabe hasta cuándo?
The New York City Health Department told us they're taking steps to try to address any language gaps in the systems they've developed.
Vaccination sites are also prioritizing local residents, like this newest mega site at Yankee Stadium, which is for Bronx residents only and by appointment. But a lot of the people who showed up here today told me that they don't even have appointments. They came hoping to make them in person because the scheduling systems were too hard to navigate.
I'm here today because we couldn't get an appointment. For 3 months we've been calling, and every time we call they tell us there's nothing available. So we found out last night, my son and I, that this was happening today. So we said, let's just go and find out what's going to happen. Maybe they'll take us and maybe they'll give us an appointment.
I'm very fortunate. My daughter took care of it for me on the computer. It's complex. I hope they find another way for other people.
In the meantime, radio host Janeiro Matos' phones keep ringing.
En todo lo que pueda.
Because picking up a phone and calling into the #1 Spanish radio station in the city with questions is something seniors are comfortable doing.
Varias llamadas de gente pidiendo información sobre la vacuna. Los señores mayores que no manejan mucha información tecnológica, que son gente que se criaron en base a una llamada telefónica o a que les tocaran la puerta, tienen un poco de problema.
Janeiro says providing listeners with accurate, accessible information in Spanish about vaccines and how to get vaccinated on his show El Juqueo feels like an important responsibility.
Contamos las cosas como que estamos en la esquina, como que estamos en el barrio, con los amigos.